Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Twersky, and here with me now is Eliezer Schwadron, who's going to be presenting at the upcoming Nefesh conference, a workshop entitled, let me get my notes, Understanding, Experiencing, and Letting Go of Shame, an experiential workshop. Welcome, and thanks for doing this.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here and very excited to be doing this workshop. Yeah.
So let us understand, just give us a minute or two about what people can expect at this experiential workshop and what they're going to gain from attending it.
Okay. So the goal here is as very much like the topic says, with three parts: understanding, experiencing, and letting go of shame. And we're going to try to do that in an experiential way, which is we're going to have some understanding, we're going to have some discussions, but we're also going to, the goal is to help the client and you therapists being the client. And I just want to say that this group, therapists in particular, and mental health professionals, very tough group to do this training with because they are guarded. They don't want to have any problems. We don't have problems. We're helping people with problems. We're not the ones with the problems. So it's very, I think it will be specifically helpful for our chevra here to be going through an experience where, in a non-threatening way, people begin to look at themselves and to begin to see their reservoirs of shame that are sort of pooling inside them. And I'll give you a fast example. Maybe some things we're going to try to do. Let's say a person, I don't know, so someone comes home from a shopping expedition and the wife says to the husband, "How much did you pay for that?" Non-threatening. All of a sudden that takes him somewhere else where he's no longer in the house right now with his wife. He's like, oh, I'm back to that. It's sort of neuro pathway slide down into when I was 14 years old. And so that happens 24/7 all the times with so many different issues. And we're going to try to create a shame map to understand, like, where am I going all the time? What happens and what happens to me? What do I do? Do I recede? Do I get angry? Do I get depressed? Do I pull away? Like, what's my reaction to the shame experience? And, so many of us grew up with, me, learning disabilities, different problems. People are ashamed of so many different things. I worked with a lot of people with developmental disabilities, family members, the client themselves. Everyone is walking around with feeling like it's a little bit like Aisha Torah used to have this video about anti-Semitism, the dislike of the unlike. We have such pressure in our community to be similar, even on our listserv. You'll forgive me, our listserv will be one of the things we're going to talk about. How risk-taking do people want to be on the listserv? How much how much do you want to say? We're very politically correct. We got to move away from that. That's part of what we're going to be doing. Is you'll be doing activities that will challenge your political correctness and allow you to, in a safe environment, to experience a little deeper part of yourself, which is really the answer to shame, which is really the end of letting go of the shame, is reconnecting to the core, parts of who we are. That's really kind of it. That's kind of what we're going to try to do.
So it's going to be for us.
And we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun.
Good.
Okay.
And it's going to be for us to learn about our own, what you called shame map, which I like that term, and how to teach clients about theirs. And,
yes.
And what to do about it, how to hold it or let go of it or whatever. I assume, let's not give away too much, but I assume that will be part of the workshop, to then how to work with it.
No, absolutely. I was lucky to have Nassim Solomon as one of my supervisors years ago. And Nassim used to say, we're going to act in. The client acts in the session, not out. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be acting in.
Amazing. Okay. Well, shout out to Nassim. And
yes,
look
absolutely.
forward to see him, you, and everybody else at the upcoming conference.